Hi, in this video I'm going to tell you how I achieve all my goals. They all have some kind of almost the same pattern, and I think you will learn today which are those patterns. So I try to be as short as possible, so in case you have some questions you are free to write your question down. I'll be happy to answer you. So first of all, I let myself dream about something. I really let myself to dream about something. It's very important. It's step number one, I would say. And then once I allowed myself to dream, right, I started collecting some photos. So for that I have my Pinterest board. I create just some Pinterest board. My Pinterest board currently that I'm going to show to you is summer 25. I had spring summer 25. Some of them are achieved already, but summer is not done yet, so I have almost like 40 days and I'm betting well. So I'm gonna start with the first one. Work until you are on someone's vision board. That's very powerful. I love vision boards. I pick from other girls, boys, their vision boards, nice photos. I think this is very inspiring. And so you see these beautiful things here. These are just photos that I put. These are about money. These are about some motivational thoughts. And there are so many about YouTube. You see, yeah, German pass, of course, and other ways to earn, right? So if you recognize some patterns, then you know. So yeah, basically collecting these ones. And then what I do is I write down all the things that I want. So I write in present that, for example, I earn this amount of money, let's say 1 billion. I got this and that. I'm open to receive money or these kind of things, right? And plus, once I wrote everything, all the photos that I showed you, I write them because writing is very important. I write them. And once I'm done with writing, the most interesting part happens, because somebody avoid these parts. They just do like dreaming part, but for me it's not a dreaming part. For me the strategy begins. It's like my thing. What I do is that I try to make those ideas, those thoughts as smart goals. Basically, with even if the goal is crazy, 1 billion or something like that, I try to make it as smart as possible by the end of the year or something like that. Maybe it will happen, maybe it's not, but I try to make them smart. Like time doesn't have to be measurable here, so I can always shift that thing, but I try to make them smart, all the goals, and then I try out of that goal break down all that goal into to-do list. So for example, this year I'm aiming to get this 100k subscribers plaque, something like that. Is it possible to get it until end of the year or until even summer? You never know. What can I do is that I'm just gonna break down everything and do my job. My part is to create this video, right? And your job is to whether watch it or not. So there are some people who might like it, some people who might not like it, but nothing has to stop me to do my part of job, and 100% not me. So do you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm executing this thing, executing my to-do list. I have to do this because this is my part. I want that, I want to get that thing, I want to be partner of YouTube, or I don't know what is this, so I want to earn money. But if my goals blocking me, something then is wrong, you know. So I do not have to block myself. What can I do is like, I dream so big, right? So I'm summarizing now. I dream so big, I allow myself to dream so big, then I write down, then first pictures, whether it works for you or not, like you consider yourself, but I'm gonna talk about myself, right? So the pictures, so I can see, visualizing helps me a lot, right? Because I've never been to a yacht, or I've never been to a jet, so I have to see how it actually looks like to be inside a jet, right? So then I kind of make all these pictures as a text. Sometimes I write every day. Like for this thing, I might spend maybe like 15 minutes, right, per day. So I write down maybe every day the same thing, right? Every goal that I have. Then what I do is that I break down those goals into SMART goals. Let's say these ideas, right? Big dreams into SMART goals, which the SMART goals can be also not every time measurable, but they should be goals. Like for example, I want to get 1 million by the end of the year. I want to get 1 million by the end of the year through this and that, through social media videos, through what else? Through meme coins, for example, through this, through that, right? This is what I like. Crypto, more crypto, right? So these kind of things. When you think this way, it's not actually undoable, but what I need to do is that I have to make those SMART goals that I just did, right, into executable to-do lists. So what I'm gonna do is that we're gonna focus on YouTube, right, currently, to make videos, for example, every day, or every 2 days, right? And I have to do those videos. Nothing has to stop me, because this is my part, right? So yeah, that's why I was so excited when I told you that when the strategy part starts, I'm actually wired. Me trying to manifest, me trying to, let's say, visualize, right, to collect those Pinterest pictures, are actually some kind of reminder for me. Once I'm so tired, once I think my limit is reached, right, I can just take a look at those pictures, because I already verbalized them in words. I can just be rewired again and keep on going, because sometimes we can start something but never end. That's why it's better to kind of already brainwash yourself with those things, allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to execute those to-dos in order to achieve that dream, right? And for me, in case you stay here for this amount of time and you watched everything, the bonus is never stop focusing on one goal. And I know from myself, let's say you achieve this goal, right? This is your goal, this is the timeline of the goal. But, sorry, I don't have anything else, I have just lipsticks here, cream and lipstick. So you see this, and this is another timeline of another goal. Never put them behind. This is not gonna work. Once you are here, you will be so kind of exhausted, and you will say like, oh, I'm gonna start tomorrow. No. When you see that your goal is starting, like achieving already, you start a new goal, and so on, like this. I think you got me. right? Like this. Never like this, because it's not gonna work. I was there. I just lost time, because, and in the end you say like, oh, I achieved my goal, that's it. And no, if you want to be really a strategic person, the circle never ends for you like this. But if you are like just fine with $1 million and you don't want, then it's your job. You can stop there. But for me, I can say that I don't want to stop, and that's why like I'm gonna start another million project. So, and you can do it with whatever you want. I did it with my studies, basically. I did it with my getting job or something else. And now I'm doing it with social media. And by the way, I want to share this thing with you as well, so you can see whether it worked or not. Like after 100 videos or something, if I don't get viral, then something is wrong, right? Maybe I'm not likable, so people don't watch my videos, or maybe I have to change something. But yeah, but you see me trying, right? That's actually the most important part. It's better for me to try unless like 1,000 videos and then maybe get viral. But I know that I was doing this because feeding myself with the idea that, oh, I actually wanted to do that, but then after a couple of videos I didn't went viral. Oh no. And then you see other people getting viral, and then you're like, oh, I could do that, but I didn't do this. So regrets are for somebody else, not for me. So yeah, and not for you if you're looking for something to do. So cheers.